Holy, holy, holy first books of Moses.
October 11,
Genesis
1957
14.
inherited Bible. We're going to be in the first books of Moses, Genesis chapter 14. The battle of the kings. Lot is taken prisoner. Melchizedek blesseth Abram, and Abram giveth him tithes. Tithing. I miss you, Mom, every day. We still hanging in there. Bear with me, this old Bible, the words are a lot different, even harder than a King James Bible. And of course, you know that they like to throw the names out there. And so here we go, 14 verse 1. And it came to pass in the days of Amraphel, king of Shinar, Arachik, king of Elasar, Chedorlaomer, king of Elam, and Tidal, king of nations, that these made war with Bera, king of Sodom, and with Bersha, king of Gomorrah, and Shanab, king of Admah, and Shemember, king of Zabiam, and the king of Bela, and which is in Zorah. All these were joined together in the vale of Siddim, and which is the salt sea. 12 years they served Chedorlaomer, and in the 13th year they rebelled. And in the 14th year came Chedorlaomer, the king that were with him, and smote the Raphaims, and Ashtaroth, and Canams, and Zuzims, and Ham, and Emims, and Shiva, and Carathims, and the Harites, and the most of Seir, unto Elaparims, which is by the wilderness. And they returned and came to En Mishpat, and which is Kadesh, and smote all the countries of the Amalekites, and also the Amorites, and that dwelt in Hazazon Tamar. And there went out the king of Sodom, and the king of Gomorrah, and the king of Admar, and the king of Zabiam, and the king of Bela, and the same is Zorah. And they joined battle with them in the vale of Siddim, with Chedorlaomer, the king of Elam, with Tidal, king of nations, and Amraphel, king of Shinar, and Arach, king of Elasar, and 4 kings with 5. And the vale of Siddim was full of slime pits, and the king of Sodom and Gomorrah fled and fell there, and they that remained fled to the mountains. And they took all the goods of Sodom and Gomorrah, and all their victors, and went their way. And they took Lot, Abram's brother's son, who dwelt in Sodom, and his goods, and departed. And there came one that had escaped, and told Abram the Hebrew, for he dwelt in the plain of Mamre, the Amorites, brother of Eshcol, the brother of Aner. And these were the confederates with Abram. And when Abram heard that his brother was taken captive, he armed his trained servants born in his own house, 318, and pursued them unto Dan. And he divided himself against them, and he and his servants by night, and smote them, and pursued them unto Hobah, which is on the left hand of Damascus. And he brought back all the goods, and also brought again his brother Lot, and his goods, and the woman's also, and the people. And the king of Sodom went out to meet him after his return from the slaughter of Chedorlaomer, and the kings that were with him, they got killed, and at the valley of Shavah, which is the king's dell. And Melchizedek, king of Salem, brought forth bread and wine, and he was the priest of the Most High God. And he blessed him and said, Blessed be Abram of the Most High God, professor of heaven and earth. And blessed be the Most High God, which hath delivered thy enemies into thy hands, and he gives him tithes of all. And the king of Sodom said unto Abram, Give me the persons, and take the goods to thyself. And Abram said to the king of Sodom, I have lifted up my hands unto the Lord, the Most High God, the professor of heaven and earth, that I will not take from the thread, even to a shoe latchet, and that I will not take anything that is thine, lest thou shouldest say, I have made Abram rich, save only that which the young men have eaten, and the portions of the men which went with me, Aner, Eshcol, and Mamre, let them take their portions. Man, the way that they do their names of the wars, and they say the name of the kings and then what cities they're from, it can be hard, especially in the different Bibles, because they pronounce it a little different, and like in this one they kind of stretch them out. So it's always a little harder with that, and I understand why they do it. Of course, they want to keep coming correct to prove there's no contradictions and say where the kings come from, and I get that. But sometimes I'm like, yo, it's a little too much. Is it necessary? Maybe on a historical view it is, but as a Bible reader, I'm just trying to get through that part. I understand what's going on. But anyways, thank you, Lord, for always giving me wisdom and keep me strong with you.